doesn't really fit in. You can see that there's a lot of long range. You kind of have dive elements, you have scaling elements, you have engage tools, you have disengage tools. Kind of Vitality's comp has a mixed match of everything, really. This forces Treats and Jezu to be overextended, and now they're going to see the Drake drop, and they're going to know that the jungler's on the bot side of the map, and they're like, we want to clear this wave, we want to break the
gold. You need to make sure that he's not falling 40 CS behind, and he's able to get towards those items, because otherwise these fights are going to happen. Realm Warp in, as Blue tries to get out, but the chase is still on. Undertow available for Skeens, continues to push forward. The encore goes wide, but Skeens just need one axe to slay Blue and Vitality. 3 players strong off towards the top side of this fight. SK have 5 in the river right now. Vitality are going to be forced away. It's only the second dragon of the game, and SK will claim it as their own. Definitely
a big mistake there from Crown Shot. Themselves the first tower of the game, and very quickly they've been able to, at the 15-minute mark, kind of balloon this gold lead to 1.5k. A little bit more.
I'm just going to be honest, 10 armor magic resist does not feel like something worthwhile. It's like, you shouldn't build into it just because of that. But Tinks has decided Demonic Embrace
so it seems unlikely that SK will be able to get anything. They do not have TP on Blue. They're going to lose the mid tower.
Side of the map. I don't think they can do it with just these 3 champions, but they're trying to just gain control of the area. Mid prior was lost, though, as Vitality pushed out the wave.
So ideally, you want to be threatening mid, and then move into top river, and then be able to... Ooh, hang on a second.
Crown Shot diving onto Blue, uses the cleanse immediately, and Skeens is there as well. Blue really has nowhere to go. Melitza shuffles in. Crown Shot gets the kill. And as
Vitality can now use this to force the Baron, but that is a huge sleep coming in for Tinks.
3-man sleep. Here comes Treats with the quickness on the side, but Shigenda dives onto the backline. Jezu with the Kraken's Lair, trying to do what he can, trying to kill some champs. We're Kraken lacking on the rift, but he's going to slay the enemy. Double kill for Jezu, and now the chase is on from Tinks. Crown Shot, watch out. Eep, Crownie's down, and the TP's come in from SK. They're looking for a little bit more. Not too much that you can do when Jezu wants to kill you. 4 quick kills for SK in the top side.
Extremely good fight for SK, which they can now quickly convert into their Baron. What looked like an initial mistake has suddenly ballooned into the favor of SK after Tinks was able to find a huge ultimate, which then set up for the Treats follow-up. And then really huge credit to Genax. He was really the damage dealer in the middle of that fight, which we'll be able to break down once we get the replay up.
Sometimes he hits them. You know, sometimes they do connect. In the end, it cost his team quite a lot as the Baron went over to SK. And they now have a 5,000 gold lead, Vedius. Baron's still available on them for the next minute and a half. Mid tower still available for SK to take. It's going to be a huge Baron power play. There's the floating lullaby once again. Treats is close, but not quite close enough to go in. Here we go. The quickness is popped. Looking for Crown Shot. And won't be able to dive in. Blue still pushing in the top lane here on his lonesome. I think he was alive for the Baron, wasn't he? Because he TP'd into the fight. So he has Baron buff. Vitality still looking for a fight when they can find it. There's the Void Seeker once again. Jezu dodging away with the final hour, but that's some Bane spotting if I've ever seen it. Jezu with an awful path down the river.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he decided to take that pathing there. Maybe if we get a replay, we can have a look back as to maybe he was forced into that situation, but he didn't have flash. There was nothing that the rest of his team could do, except for medical facts, so I just kind of assume that you're...
Yeah, I make most of those up as here comes the engage from Genax trying to dive in. There's Treats, double charm on the backline. The encore doesn't do too much as the explosive cast will knock them away, but Skeens is already dead and Crown Shot is sure to follow. Jezu gets a double. He's looking for more. He's looking for 3 at least, but Blue will steal it away from him under his waiting arms. Realm Warp in, shuffled out, and Melitza actually has a little moment here to do quite a lot of damage. The Sun Disc is down, but Melitza chased underneath his own tower, pops the stopwatch. Blue now tanking, Melitza goes down, and it's a 5-for-1 in favor of SK.
And that is an ace in favor of SK. The team fight that we thought they weren't looking for ends up going so cleanly in their favor. And now with the Nexus in their eyes, they could look to try and end the game. 13 seconds on Skeens means that he will likely be back up. The question is, will SK take the gamble? Will they try to end things right here, right now? Or will they take the victory, take parts of the base? And it looks like for now, they will just take this small victory. They still want to contest, but look at how quickly this Baron dies.
Okay, we've got Encore though, Vedius. We've got the Emperor's Divide. Like, if Vitality, even if they lose the Baron, if they can find a good position with Shigenda going in with the explosive cast, Vitality could be able to find the fight. Killer Instinct onto the backline, Crown Shot immediately chimed up, and Crown Shot dives into his demise. Is immediately burst. Blue's just 1v2ing, and Vitality, they looked for a little bit of a fight, but they just couldn't find it. cleaned up once again, and that will be the game.
Vitality went for a desperation play. They knew the game was all but lost, and they had to try something before the game was completely over. They went for the team fight. It didn't pan out. SK tear Vitality apart, and now they will secure themselves their 4th win of the split.
Halfway through the split, SK still very much in contention for playoffs. Doesn't work too well into the Jason. Instead, it's going to be the Ornn. Does give you long-range engage, gives you a good front line, and allows this team composition to work front to back if it so desires.
So, very straightforward team fight.
An auto into flash auto kills him, right?
I mean, I trust MagiFelix there.
So do I, as the roots come down in the bottom lane. Blade Caller in up, promisQ forced away, Ignite ticking, and first blood to Kobe. Jessica forced back underneath the tower.
They blundered it, so they know that he is here. I wonder what Razor will do. Level 5 coming into the lane, ready for the counter engage.
White Knight hits 6 and looks for the call of the Forge God, lands it onto Hirit. The brittle passive coming out, but White Knight is now on the retreat because the TP's in from VTO, and White Knight has nowhere to go. No flash. The sombrero, it's more of a shockwave just on bottom.
Now, oh, here we go, engage.
He's looking for the knockback here. Has the attract repel as well. Kobe with the feather sword's going to jump up, and the Blade Caller's going to do so much work. Almost kills 2 immediately. Razork, flash, bear slap across the wall. Jessica will fall. Zanzara is going to limp his way away. The minions in game, they do that. And with this early lead, the expectation has to be they're able to get towards those first
for them, ending the first half of the split 3-6. Not ideal, but we have seen teams still make the playoffs from this position, depending on how much growth they can make. As White Knight now all in inherits in the top lane.
Thundering Blow will knock away White Knight just far enough. Cataclysm used in the mid lane by Zanzara. VTO flashes away. promisQ goes in. There's the shockwave immediately, and Vander dives forward. Solar Flare brings down the power of the sun on promisQ. MagiFelix Valkyrie across the wall, but Jessica is all kinds of hurt. Uses the killer instinct to try and get away, but the feathers fly, and VTO will claim the kill. They're halfway.
Wait, but aren't they already at 6k?
Yeah, but it's at the 15-minute mark is the measure.
No, I'm saying, but aren't they already at 6k?
Astralis could come back somehow, is my point. Like, they have to hold 2, 1. Woo! Congratulations, Misfits!
Yay!
You got something!
Congratulations right now. I mean, it's just a matter of them making a mistake, I feel. With this kind of a deficit, it is very difficult.
Team to have that strength to come back in a game like this. You can feel pretty defeated and perhaps don't have that almost degree of trust. VTO working his way up from mid as they gain mid prior as well. Hirit very safe, willing to play the weak side. And Razork just stepping forward here. Zanzara does have the attract repel on him. Razork's going to walk straight underneath it, but the tower's already gone before they can even do too much. Zanzara going to flash away, but the Solar Flare finds its mark. And Misfits take
farm, but they think it's worth it to secure this tower. And as we said, this game feels like just a matter of time for Misfits. Astralis can use this time to clear out some of the vision on the top side to get a little bit of control around Baron. Maybe they can get that Baron.
Ward where Zanzara is just about to walk over, wasn't swept earlier on. Now Zanzara realizes it's there, but there is the Solar Flare, and the chase is on. Razork forces Zanzara to try and get away. The Ignite is ticking. It's not quite enough. It's actually just the red buff flash in. Razork with the Phoenix Sense will take the kill.
And now with the jungler gone, it's very easy Baron for Misfits. They have full control over the top side jungle. They have bot lane pushed in. They have top lane pushed in. They might want to push one more wave mid, or they might just want to commit to this objective. Without the smite, there's nothing really that they are afraid of. So Misfits looking to try and close out this game in the next few minutes.
Call of the Forge God comes out, and the Baron goes down, secured by Kobe. And they can turn their eyes against these Baroned up minions, who of course have increased magic resistance.
Slowly but surely, Misfits walking their way into the base. Now they're threatening the dive.
And they don't even need to. And the tower is gone, promisQ flashes away. And there is the first inhibitor of the game. Astralis 9 kills
in our base, as the Ocean Soul is secured for Misfits.
And there we go. Baron about to fall off. They'll get the resets. They'll go back to base. They have Ocean Soul. They have as much gold as anyone could really want at this point of a game of League of Legends. Jessica going to get first tower of the game here for Astralis. Is he? Yeah, Minion's going to come in and help him out. There we go. First tower of the game.
Did Saruman lose?
I mean, yeah, Misfits have lost enough. I think the as they look for the top lane inhibitor tower. Astralis trying to defend zone, played in from Vander. There's a Cataclysm from Zanzara, but immediately he has to try and get away. Call of the Forge God used here as well, and Misfits just reset the fight. They have super minions pushing in the bottom lane. They just need to put a little bit of damage down to heal themselves up with the Ocean Soul. And now on the next wave, you expect Misfits will be able to crack open this base. It looks like VTO is going to catch that mid wave to try and crash 3 waves at once instead of just the 2 that are going in. Should be pretty easy now that Astralis have burnt a lot of their utility in that last little engage. No Cataclysm available.
They held on to killing the cannon minion wave because they want the waves to hit at the same time. Now that they're both crashing, you can see that Misfits can threaten both mid and top. A common problem that you'll see in solo queue is people just push. The shockwave will miss, but the tower still goes down. And they will be looking to secure their second inhibitor. So looks like we're not going to get that final fight. I thought Astralis would make one last-ditch effort play to try and bring the game back, but Misfits continue to take more and more. Astralis, your window is running out.
Sometimes you just got to go in and hope that it works. Zanzava, flash, EQ combo. Pops the stopwatch, Kobe manages to get away, and meanwhile Razor's just chasing onto the backline. Hivit dives in onto Zanzava. White Knight jumping away. Promiscu trying to escape. Pulled back by the sun. Feathers go out, and the feathers are ripped back through Astralis. Third inhibitor of the game is available for Misfits, but they don't even need it. 11 kills to 1. A 15,000 gold lead, and Magic Felix, he's trying to run away from his base as quickly as possible. Separate himself from the rest of the team. Kobe caught underneath the fountain, uses the stopwatch, flashes away, and Misfits will get their 3rd win of spring here in the LEC as they convincingly defeat Astralis.
A much-needed win to end the first half of the split.
Don't forget what we asked for. Even if Ornn might be a solid pick, we wanted blood on the top side. We wanted to see the TCL showdown. We wanted a little revenge rematch. Arma and Broken Blade. It's been a long time. Big damage now coming in. He turns mini just at the perfect time. 1, maybe 2 more procs on the Hyper, but still, now we've got to trade in the mid lane. Abbedagge going to get snapped back by Humanoid. A little bit more damage going down. That's going to be the ultimate coming out.
That's a solo kill.
Not enough. Humanoid. Oh, bang.
Humanoid got the solo kill. That's huge, but the game's evolving in a weird way now. So you can see Abbedagge is moving towards the bot side without TP. Broken Blade.
See what Elyoya can do to really set up a lot of these lanes for success. As KaiSser wants to get a bit aggressive here. Karzi with the follow-up. Gilly is now in the area. Elyoya can come in, but he has no ultimate available. Limited trouble. No level 6 coming in. And KaiSser going to spin. Karzi, a very aggressive play, but now he's set to get one shot. The dash out not nearly enough. Neon will get the kill traded back.
Yeah, that's a 1-for-1, and I just think it favors Schalke more because the AD carry's dead, right? Neon can get this whole wave for free, and there's no threat on him. So Karzi going really deep there. He does pick up the kill onto Limit. Limit wasn't level 6, so that's why he flashed in and went for the all-in. But that does favor Schalke in a way, but Mad Lions, the only reason we're seeing these 3v3s in bot is because Gilius has Herald. So Elyoya's trying to go everywhere that Gilius goes so he can match the Herald to deny the tower, but there could be a 3-man dive here.
Limit, though, coming in now, still just level 5, potentially a little bit vulnerable here, but Humanoid locked up under tower. He's now going to try to walk up to safety. Limit taking a lot of damage. The ult going to be used. It doesn't look like it'll be too late, but Arma coming over the wall. Shock Blast. Not going to connect onto anybody. Mad Lions burning
Gilius
a lot
around.
They know Gilius is on the camp, though.
They can push him into them.
Now he's going to go forward. Neon walking in. He's going to try to dash out to safety. Karzi to the backside. He's about to get the S rank. That's going to do it. There's no way Alistair has ult back up, but he does, and he's barely able to walk away, but not nearly enough in the end as he gets taken down. But Elyoya makes it the 1-for-1, and now Jarvan's in the midst of everybody, but that's Shockwave pulling back. Neon uncontested on the backside, doing damage, but he can't get to Karzi, so Karzi will
flash, look for the combo. Armut's going to have to react to the combo somehow with his flash.
And Bud pulverized, doesn't even need to Hex Flash in. Arma now has to run for the hills. That's Ignite ticking down. The hop used 1, 2, 3 on the Hyper proc. The flash forward, grasp for the Undying, and Broken Blade gonna finish the job.
Yeah, he needs to flash the combo if he wants to live there. Does flash in the end.
And now when Arma finally uses TP, he's there for 3 creeps.
Limit's here. Yeah,
now Limit's here. We're gonna hold that thought. They're just gonna rinse and repeat. Now the TP's coming in, but Broken Blade, he doesn't have Mega Nart coming in, but he might not need it. That's so much early damage. Can't get the 3rd proc. Limit can get pulled back, but he still has ultimate. They burned all their damage into the Alistair. Abbedagge can try to do something, but he's in completely the wrong position. Oh no, Schalke. Oh no, it's an absolute horror. Abbedagge, this is not where you want to be. Execute would be the last remaining option here, but it looks like it won't be one, as Abbedagge has to run for the hills, trying to turn and burn, but he will just get burned down himself. Good news, Neon getting a lot of time on that bot lane turret. Bad news, the plates are already gone.
Yeah, this was just way too much. I think that Schalke tried to overreach and try and punish this TP. No flash. Limit thought that he could just tank the tower and go for it, but he didn't account for the TPs. He didn't account for
tower down. They could collapse onto Armut.
He's no flash. He's no vision.
And clearly,
this
Schalke
is completely illegal.
Oh my, this is not allowed. Armut. Yeah, buddy, you're not supposed to be there. I don't know if you noticed, but you're getting camped.
You can't go for these. There's almost like lines in League of Legends, right? He has absolutely no vision towards the bot side. He only has shadow vision in his own blue side jungle, and he's trying to push out the bot wave past the tier 1 when his whole team is topside. So that death, I think, was slightly unnecessary there. And Broken Blade on this Gnar is getting so far ahead. So the game's turned on its head for Mad Lions. I think this prio inside that they were supposed to have has gone as Karzi flashed away from the combo from Limit. Good respect there, but the Herald's still going in top. Humanoid might go for tier 2 here.
And this is an exotic game. back and forth all across the map, but Broken Blade definitely the one who's coming out on top. He's getting the support from his team. Meanwhile, Humanoid uncontested, the hop out. Broken Blade doing a little bit more damage, but in comes KaiSser. This could be big. Neon on the backside, though. All it's going to take is a little bit of CC to give him the ult activation to turn this one around. Broken Blade about to go mega. Do they want to commit for a big play? Wallop coming forward. The stun, the follow from KaiSser. He's trying to get it. That's an instant one-shot onto the Meganar. Elyoya now on the chase. Gillia's over the wall. Neon, no room for him to do any damage because Carzzy is coming in as well. But Neon's still there. The shutdown over the wall. He manages to snipe a single kill and make it out in the end.
He just saw them now. He's going to back off. They're committing a TP. They might go for this engage.
This is big. There's no Meganar. Now Broken Blade can chase. He's got the stride breaker. He's got the boomerang, so he can bounce across the limit if he needs to get in. They're just going to walk it in, and Carzzy looks like he's just going to be sacrificed here.
Yeah, they looked for the bot tier 1. They didn't account for the TP. Another shutdown goes to Neon. So I feel like there's so much cross-mapping going on at the same time. Humanoid
have so many tools to disrupt it. Thorel, Olaf, who can just instantly tear through your back line. Schalke have the tools to win. Broken Blade ready to rage out here. That's Gilius going in. The setup is clean. He can now leap into safety, but Grell trying to disrupt. The bounce! The bounce! Broken Blade! Oh no, he only hits one! It's not quite enough, but still they're trying to turn the fight. Carzzy spinning through the entire team. He hasn't burned quite yet at style rank. Dashing through. Abadage after the side. Doesn't quite have enough damage, but it looks like Neon does. Ulting in. Armut now on the retreat, but they have to turn this. They have the damage, but no, the CC comes in, it's clutch, they turn right back! That was clean, the turn from Armut, just what Mad Lion needed. Elyoya with absolute confidence, and that fight was balanced on a knife's edge, but Alistair gonna have to run
gonna get taken down here. Mad Lions get the third Drake. That fight was so messy, but it turns into a 5-for-3 for the side of Mad Lions, and we said it before, Humanoid versus Neon, and Neon was the last survivor for Schalke, but the turn from Elyoya was clutch in the end, and Mad Lions picking up this
uncontested in the fights. Have a feeling now, though, that he'll have a bit more of a target on his back, especially with a 400 gold bounty as well.
It's difficult for them to actually dive on Humanoid again, because he does have the stopwatch. KaiSser trying to look the ult, but Lim's re-engaging it. The TP's coming in.
TP on the side. Broken Blade doesn't have too much of the rage bar stacked up. They're going to look to retreat, but Gilius is going in anyway. The entire team is collapsing. Shockwave does manage to hit about a decade. Carzzy spinning on the backside, dashing through, looking for the reset. Style rank what you have to watch. But Neon and Broken Blade uncontested. Keep your eyes on that Meganar. Where's it going to go? Unstoppable Olaf, but he's going to get shredded down by Neon. It's a split fight, but for now, Mad are winning. They need to get out now, though. If they extend this fight any longer, Broken Blade will find kills, and he'll turn it to flash forward. The wall up into two, but now KaiSser with the re-engage. Neon off to the side. Look at that chase damage. My God, the hyper proc.
There was so many micro things in that fight, which were just incredible to watch. Carzzy blocking auto attacks. Humanoid didn't have flash. Gilius want to find the win conditions. Yes, they have really good team fights. Yes, they have really good engage, but they need to find the right targets. And I think their only target right now is Carzzy because everyone else has flash.
Keep our eyes on how these fights are going to continue to go, because again, credit to Armut, he looked down and out. We have to say it again. Now he's coming back to this game. Now he's got the Sorrel schools. We saw how when Schalke were willing to pull the trigger aggressively and as a 5-man unit, they even took down Rogue. Something Mad very much
They want to make sure they crack this mid tier too, so Humanoid's probably going to push in this bot wave, try and hover around his mid laners as they get the tier 2, and they just want to control this bot side jungle so they know the Humanoid can't get engaged on, and they can push freely, make sure there's no vision on them.
Back. He has no hop cooldown anymore. He has no flash either. Humanoid just walking him down. Now Carzzy going to step forward. This is big. Mad Lion's already fighting one. Gilius now has to run. The flag and drag combo comes out, but KaiSser pulls him back. That's 2 quick kills. Carzzy! Not quite going under the tower, but he feels like maybe he could have.
That Samira was a race car, Dracos. He had the Cloud Soul when he popped the ultimate. He was really looking for it. And one of them can jump in on the snap of a finger, so it's really hard for Schalke to find the right engage and find the right target. As Mad Lions look for the engage.
Mad Lions look like they found that engage, because goodbye to Neon, man. You cannot stand there. Carzzy can go wherever he wants, though. The silence comes out. The heal still coming in. That is so strong. Carzzy going to be able to walk this one out. A dash back to his allies. You're going to be happy on live patch. I'm pretty sure that one's removed.
Mad Lions just punishing Schalke walking up in mid. They have the Cloud Soul, so as soon as they pop the ults, they go. So they jump on Neon instantly, and 2 members of Schalke dead. Can they find some kind of wave clear to defend the Nexus? I think that they're just going to go straight for the end here. Mad Lions want to push more. They realize they don't have the Baron. There's nothing to stop the wave clear. They don't really have any.
Still a difficult task to do so.
Look at limits.
Shockwave, though.
He's looking for the engage. He's going to go for the combo on Carzzy.
Q. He's not going to get it. Limit now has to ult early. The rest of Mad Lions now collapsing. Schalke really lost most of the advantage they've had. KaiSser to the backline, locking up multiple members, and now Armut into the middle of the team. Now still, Elyoya just powering through the backline. There are too many damage threats. Schalke cannot stand strong against the Mad Lions. The double kill for Elyoya. They're now set up to take the Baron, but they may just set their sights on the game. Armut hungry for blood.
No flash on Broken Blade.
It's feeling a little personal. Is he going to donate it? He is. Carzzy lets it go over.
This Jace is so strong, and you could see Schalke went for the miracle play on the miracle run, but they couldn't find the engage onto Carzzy. Mad Lions turn the engage. They're just way too far ahead, and look at Armut, 8-2 and 12 on this Jace. The game started off so rough for him, but he's just been so strong after the team fights around Dragon.
what a turn from their performance yesterday. Mad Lions absolutely destroying Schalke in these fights. They're now going to end the game. They're going to tie up Schalke, ending the first round robin at 5-4. But hey, it's the last game. Might as well make the most of it. Trying to get a few more kills, trying to get a shockwave, but the Nexus will drop first.
Yeah, and I think the biggest factor of this game was Humanoid.
In LEC history, he won his one other game in 2019 spring, but gonna have to see if he can double down on that. Now we've got the Echo and Kadril. When we came into this draft, I said, you know what, look, I expect Rogue to be able to match.
Right, both these mid jungles are AP. Caps picks up the Merc Treads, which is gonna be really good. He gets knocked in. Looks like it's just gonna be an ultimate trade there. As Rogue trying to freeze this wave. Mickey's going in.
Lock up, Ignite ticking. Trimby potentially in trouble. Mickey now needs to back up as well. Gets a little bit of a heal. Hansama leaping forward, but the immediate stun the turn. First blood, Hansama will get traded back. Reckless still alive though to crash this
shot, but the knockback wasn't enough to start an engage.
And Reckless gonna trade with the fourth shot here. Caps getting some good damage down onto Larson. Larson dashing in, trying to extend this trade. Has to respect the potential for Caps to ult back. But a nice sidestep to avoid any potential damage there works out. And now Rogue are going to be able to take this dragon just about completely uncontested. Yanko's going to walk in just in time to see it taken away from him. Early Cloud sees an opportunity to get the kill. If Mickey lands the CC, it should be easy. The Herald's here as well. The Bohemian Man collapse. There's no way out of this one for Ottawamne. He gets locked up. He gets taken down. And now G2 are set to take the tower as well. Meanwhile, on the bottom side, Hansama already pushing in.
Yeah, Hans is getting plating solo here. Solo gold, solo XP. And this all comes down to the mid lane play as Larson and Trimby use their ults. They use the summoner spells to try and get Caps, but Caps backs off. So the other four members of G2 are top side, but that's a tower trade essentially. G2 get the advantage because of it, so it's quite an awkward situation here because Inspire's catching bot wave, so that means Wunder and Jankos can collapse on Ottawamne.
Went on the way in, and Jankos' spear landing, max range certainly looks good. Ottawamne in trouble now. Wunder comes in, he gets the dash down. Now a good bit of CC, but not nearly enough to keep him alive. Jankos grabs that kill, and across the map, G2 are making plays.
G2 just funneling gold here. They don't care about the dragon, they don't care about the vision. They punished Hansama's flash and they just based straight away and ran towards the top side. Hansama, no flash.
The snapback on it, and he is gonna get out. Caps making good work of that Time Wander to find the kill.
G2 punishing mistakes from the individual plays from Rogue here so well. You think most teams would have just stayed around the dragon to set it up, but no, G2. Wait, Ottawamne's pushing out top with no tier 1. Let's base run there, collapse on him before Inspire can get there because he's catching bot wave. So super intelligent gold onto this comp of Rogue so they can scale as fast as possible.
You can see right now, so a 3k difference. Rogue with 2 dragons balances that out to a certain player like Reckless, to Caps even, or Jankos in some of these extended trades though. Larson for now, free hitting on this topside tower, trading a little bit of damage on that tier 2 in exchange for the Drake to G2. Walk away.
So that's why the matchup's so hard. Wunder can just disengage whenever he wants. Hans has no flash. Caps is looking for it.
Knock back, interrupted there. The buffer, he's coming through. Hansama goes invisible, but it's not enough. Hansama's still alive. He pulls Caps back over the wall. Inspired now trying to find something back, but Caps is just going on an absolute rampage. My God, Mickey X, the support from over the wall, making everything work. Caps still in trouble. Is going to dash out, won't get both back. Will go down in the end. Big shutdown for Larson.
Yeah, Caps almost going to lose mid tier 2. And this G2 comp is proving to be very difficult for Rogue to kind of dissect.
So hard for them to find room to play.
Using his bot power here, Jankos is behind him. They're looking to contest his mid wave. Look at Wunder as well. Inspired has no flash.
Caught out. Does he have the Zhonya's cooldown backup? He does. He buys a few brief moments. Trimby needs to get a little bit more space, but he can't save his jungler there. Mickey X now going to be in trouble. Ottawamne off to the backside, interrupting Reckless. Trying desperately to find the AD carry. That's a massive stun. That's massive damage. Oh, he's been locked in that million phase all game, and he wants to turn it. Reckless, are you kidding me? Reckless makes it out alive. Hansama wants to come back in, but there's no room. Are you kidding? Reckless.
And that's just 2 dragons for either side, so this Dragon Soul point won't come in for at least 10 more minutes, so both these teams. But there's a ward where he's running, there's a blast cone. If he can get that, he can get out of that. Keep out.
Oh, Larson! They send him back. Now Caps locked in the middle of the team. He has to snap back. He has to run. Mickey in trouble. He has no chance to remount. Maybe he has enough ability haste to try to get out of this one. Yes, it looks like he maybe, just maybe can. Trimby chasing. Larson chasing, but the knockback is there. A clutch cask from Trimby.
Ottawamne ulted. He's fighting this Gragas and in this Renekton, so Hans. Wunder engage on Larson.
Isolating Larson. Larson getting knocked down so incredibly low. Look at the flash. Look at the auto. The shutdown. Larson caught sleeping. The immediate start to the fight. Caps now looking for the re-engage. Inspired going to try to make him go sleepy. He's going to catch 2, but the stun still comes through. The input buffer from Mickey X is flawless. The double kill now from Wunder. Rogue.
Catching out Larson. Larson was blinded. He thought, oh, I have to flash away, but he was 1 second too late, and G2 pick up 2 kills in the Baron.
But he did not have the room to work against the likes of this Echo, this Quinn, this Nidalee, who are just diving straight at him at every opportunity. And right when I say it, here we see it again. Larson running out to safety. All of G2 collapsing in the mid lane, and Rogue are late to the play. Wunder's just harassing, knowing that they need to just push this wave in. Rogue need to take a fight or they're going to lose so much.
Exactly, Caps and Wunder are just buying time so that the wave can crash. Rogue are going to get there in time. Are they going to be able to clear the wave? Because G2 can hit this tower. They have a lot of pressure when it comes to sieging. They're grouping up, and they're so strong. They have so much individual prowess, so much damage on each of these champions. So if anything hits, Rogue just have to back off straight away. Rogue have to find some kind of engage so that their carries can walk forwards.
That's an inhibitor.
Rogue, if you have no vision and no wave to work with, it's so hard to find and engage onto this backline of G2 because they have so many damage threats. Just chunk someone else ult away in 30 seconds, his ult's up again, so doesn't really have to worry about it because his one chunk is one tower. Trimby gets a knockback.
Knockback, Wonder knocked into the wall. Ooh, still going to be able to find the kill, but here comes Larson in the midst of everything and pushes it back over the wall. This is massive for Larson. Cap snaps back, but not where he needs to go. Big fight for G2. Curtain call coming in to leap out to safety. Rogue holding on for now, but the snipe! Are you kidding me? Inspired, Reckless threading the needle to take down the enemy jungler.
This could have been the play that Rogue needed to defend, but that one bullet kills down Inspired, and now it's a 3v3 for G2. I think G2 can push for this inhibitor. Do they want to push for more? Rogue's carries are alive. Odoamne is alive as well. They have the flashes, but I think G2 might just want to back off.
Has to backstep though. If the snare lands, he knows he's dead.
Oh, Larson once more.
Larson pushing. The red buff ticking, but he doesn't get in range to use his own autos. He has to use the soldier instead. Hansama still chasing, but he has to be careful. There's a fourth shot. There's an Italy. Hansama, but he goes golden. The dash forward for Odoamne. If he hits one, he can double dash into the second. That's going to be going through Stridebreaker. First dash. He's set up for the second now. Dash through again, trying to get the follow. Hansama flashing in. G2, have they bit off more than they can chew? Cap's running for his life. He can snap back if he needs to with the ultimate, but it's not going to be enough. That's enemy jungler down.
Looking for him. He was on a ward, so Odoamne smartly backing off, but Wunder might still go for it anyway.
Odoamne knows that he's done. At this point, he has to leap in. There's a TP now coming in, but I think it's too little too late.
G2 running towards the Baron.
Be there. They can pressure, they can threaten the sideway. They have super creeps. The rest of G2 now starting the Baron. Caps moving in up against Larson. He can teleport back at any point, and he is going to go in. Larson, though, throwing down the damage. Caps locking up, but he's buying time for the rest of his team to do the Baron. That's going to be one picked up by the side of Rogue. They've taken down Caps, but at what cost? Baron getting lower, no one in the area to contest. That is most certainly an uncontested Baron now in favor of G2.
This is such a smart play from G2. They use their 1-3-1. They use both their solo lanes to go to the same lane to try and catch out Odoamne. Rogue have to respond with numbers, and when they do that, the 3-man of G2 turn towards the Baron. They get that, and now there's 1-3-1 of G2. Although Caps doesn't have the buff, the rest of the 4 have the Baron buff, so Rogue might look to try and find some engages, try and get these Baron buffs off the likes of G2, but both Mickey and Jankos hovering around. Trimby has the flash engage. Wonder on the side.
Wonder rebound, that's going to be huge! Now Wonder taken out, that's a big shutdown for Rogue.
That's
Baron, you want to try to take this? We are ready to end the game. Caps immediately down to the bottom side of the map.
Reckless mid. Pushing in. Doesn't get
on the bottom side though, they're splitting their attention. 3 members of Rogue setting up, they're prepared, they're ready to take the Baron.
Not just TPing to base, he might be ulting back here. I'm not sure what he's doing there. He's in base, he needs to get back to the side lane ASAP.
Does he have enough time? It looks like no, he doesn't.
Okay, Caps TP to base, Wunder doesn't have TP either, so this is essentially a 2v3. Jankos isn't even there, so they're trading Mountain Soul for Baron here. I think Rogue are just favored.
Jin shot. Rogue, they're gonna grab it. It's close, but they do manage to make it in the end. Wonder still set up in the mid lane. Mountain Soul now for G2 as well. Big shields, but maybe, just maybe, Rogue can take a fight. Right now they're in the pinch though. This is massive, but Larson is off to the side. If they pick off Larson, that should be the end of the game. Any member going down could very well be the end of our match of the week.
Smart decision from Rogue. Just trade the Mountain Soul. We need Baron. We need to get some kind of control. We need to push out waves. Short recall time is important, but Wunder might look for more. There is a wave. He flashes in.
Mickey, it's a clutch engage, but there's no follow-up. There's no one there to do damage. Trimby gives his life to buy time for the rest of the team. Mickey goes golden. Larson off to the side. It's Reckless going in versus the carry. Mickey goes down. Hansama, that damage! Wonder now has to run. Hansama goes over the wall. Hansama ready to turn it, but what has he done? He's alive, just barely. He's holding on. Reckless trying to back off. Yanko's trying to back off. The spear will not connect. Caps goes in trying to wall Hansama, but he can't do it. That's a double kill. Hansama goes down, but Larson is still alive. G2, they have to run. Rogue have advantage. Rogue, have they done it? A 10k gold deficit? Does it not matter? Have they turned it here?
Dracos have some control of the game. They have the Baron. They're pushing down this mid lane, and they have the no inhib on mid and bot, but Wunder and Caps, look at them. You can see Rex on the top side, Wunder pushing in the bot side, so G2 need to keep waves pushed in. If G2 drop the ball and they lose,
point just isn't that threatening to the side of G2. Seeing what they can do. Mickey potentially caught out the body slam, the knockback. Mickey now caught in the middle of the team. Instant support death.
This is huge. If he dies, then they're going to lose this dragon for sure.
Double dash to safety. The rest of Rogue's instantly collapsing on mid lane. Trimby here to try to bail Odoamne out. Odoamne ulting, running out, but it looks like he will get dropped immediately. Larson now TPing into the middle of 2 members of G2. Still, G2 are going to back. They don't want to fix him again. This one. Oh, God, that is 0 damage. He just one-shots immediately. 9k getting lower. Oh, Inspired getting hit by the spear as well. Yanko's landing him when they matter most.
TP from behind, that's
6K.
Caps. He's looking to start the fight, Dracos. He has no flash.
No room. Curtain call. Inspired going to be in trouble. They're moving. Trimby may be a miracle steal, but it should just jump out. It should be impossible. That's going to be Elder Dragon taken down. G2 now set up to win. Trimby, no. G2 just collapsing.
Caps. Definitely the MVPs of this game, making sure that Rogue can't leave their base, and when Odoamne steps way too far forward, he gets punished, gets taken down. Good play from Larson though. Does pick up Wunder, but this Elder Dragon can start a fight, and if Rogue want to try anything, that Elder Dragon's going to sway the fight. So, inhib to the focus here for G2. They have the Baron buff as well. If Rogue look for a fight, I don't think they can win it. I think there's way too much damage on G2. They push in every wave. Rogue, what is their response here? Can they buy time? Can they defend the Nexus? Give up 3 inhibs, but what happens in 5 minutes time? You're just going to lose the same buffs again, so G2 pushing in.
Getting leaping in. Hanzama instantly one shot. The GA is going to come back up, but Reckless has already laid the trap down. Wonder ready to go in a moment's notice. Mickey going in to finish the job. G2 absolutely massacring Rogue. Rogue held on. They held on to hope, but it was too little. It was too late, and now Larson, one last heroic stand, will not be enough. G2 absolutely obliterating Rogue in these final moments, in these final fights, as Wonder will find the shutdown. G2 will find the game and tie up first place with Rogue, 7-2.
Huge game from G2. They pulled off such a hard game. The volley bear coming in for Whippo, which, I mean, against G2, he completely popped off. So definitely a good track record when it comes to the volley bear. So 2 very interesting team comps. Lots of team fighting. Tool, the Lilia we've seen throughout the whole day. Whoa, Hylissang.
Oh, Hylissang is feeling it. Okay, Patrick flashing out to safety. Upset now flashing as well. Fnatic are not interested in keeping this game going. They are ready for bed, and they want to send Excel there too. My God, that is 1 minute. Dagger itemization has come through now for, not double dagger, double longsword, excuse me. Has come through for both sides, but that's a 2-man head, but Pulverize, that's certainly a good way to get things started. Upset going to be blocking a few projectiles, gets the S-style rank, and that's it. Upset now moving through. Conqueror already proc. Hecarim's on the way down, but it might be too little too late. Hey, Torre, I think you might be donezo. The flash to ferry him to safety, but Dan going in anyway. The headbutt coming through. Dan, though, you do not want this fight. Upset now committing. Upset now doing a little bit more damage as Niski makes his way down. Dan just barely going down, but Niski gonna grab the kill.
Yeah, I wonder if that's from advantage, but Fnatic get 2 kills onto Upset. They get the Drake. This game is looking hot for them.
It most certainly is. And
remind Drake to get some topside vision, so good play from him there. He's slightly ahead in mid, but Hylissang doesn't stop going in.
Another headbutt pulverized the setup for Upset now. The follow-up stunned as well coming in. Torre now going to be in trouble. Level 5 blocking any follow-up projectiles. This is
which are pure 2v2.
It's crazy.
Mind-blowing to me as self-made.
Tries now. Oh, the immediate flash in. Absolute confidence again. Fnatic now going to step forward. That's going to be the W. Whippo, does he still have the Q available? Kry's taking a little bit of damage. The ult giving him a ton of resistance here. The leap in, the finish off there.
So
Fnatic are going to walk away. Upset.
They should
maybe get his stacks up. Level 7 coming for Dan. Hylissang going to do what he can to disrupt the play. Locking up Torre, getting some good damage down, punting him back into the tower. Upset needs the style rank, and he can't get it. Instant shutdown. Hylissang a little bit in trouble. Seraphine on the way in. Torre is going to be okay for now. The follow-up stun for Chocolat's good.
Trying to recruit some gold for him, but they realize bot's losing. Whippo has no flash and ultimate. Dan's already here.
Dan now going in. Follow-up CC should be there. Whippo really hasn't even gotten a chance to push a single button yet. A little bit of a shield going to come through. Going to buy him a bit more time, but the leap in. Whippo walking out. The flash in, the auto, the W, not quite enough. Kry's going to be
further away because otherwise Selfmade could have hit the combo with the movement speed he had. So good flash from Torre. They do lose the bot tower, but I think XL have found a win condition. I think only Hylissang on the Alistar has the point-and-click CC to be able to deal with it, to get some kind of engage on his Jax, because they're very slippery.
And here's the other thing, Kadril.
But he actually had to use his ult to survive. I think Kry's might look for the kill here. He can use the E. Whippo goes for the shield to preemptively think that Kry's might go for this play, but Kry's might go for it anyway. The shield's going to fall off. TP's coming in.
Good damage coming down, but he leaps out safety. Flash coming in from Whippo. Dan on the way in, but the TP responded by Niski. Going to keep his top laner alive.
And Kry's gets away. This is the thing with the Jax, very slippery. Does do a lot of damage on the burst, so Kry's almost takes down Whippo there, and Kry's we've been highlighting a lot. Kry's is answering. This might be dangerous for XL, but if they can get a good fight, they can turn the whole game.
Level 11 Orianna, 2 points in Shockwave. She's going to pull Selfmade back. That's only a single target from the Shockwave. Definitely not ideal. Whippo first on the rotation, but Kry's is right behind him. He has to be careful. Relatively squishy, all things considered at this point in the game. Hylissang waiting in the brush. That's the engage coming in from Dan. They disrupted the fight, but now Hylissang manages to get the 2-man knockout. Kry's coming into the backside. Upset trying to work what space he has, but he has to be careful about stepping forward. Looking for the S rank. He's going to get one. Last auto now comes in. No chance to use the ult.
Selfmade does have the flash. Whippo has the ult. Hylissang has the flash. They can turn this fight whenever they want. Torre's trying to interrupt Hylissang. He has no ultimate. They have to look for the engage because Fnatic are just taking damage from the Drake. They're getting poked out. They have to find the engage, or they're going to have to give this up.
So they're going to have to back off. We'll go incredibly low. Hylissang going to move back in, though. Check on that. Instantly, Upset's popping off. He's using the ultimate, but Kry's is going to start blocking the shots. He's going to turn. He's going to try to one-shot him. Whippo leaps in, but he doesn't hit anybody. The storm now coming down. Dan in the midst of everyone. Selfmade trying to buy as much time as he can. Whippo almost going to fall. The flash forward. Patrick going to finish it off. The shutdown. Excel turning the fight in an instant. Fnatic were not ready for that one, but here comes Niski. Niski desperate to try to turn it. Upset just a few grades away. That's a B. He's looking for an A. He's looking for an S. He's looking for an ulti, but it doesn't look like he can find it quite yet.
So this might be another 5v5 straight from the bat. Upset, no sums, hasn't based either.
Torre in the pit. 2.4K getting
There's
lower and
TP.
lower. Jax doesn't need to TP into the fight. There's Dan in the midst of everything. They do manage to get it, but Bwippo now into the back line immediately. The KaiSser's now in trouble. She tries to leap out to safety, but a huge shockwave into the cask. That's a wombo combo, but here comes Upset, looking to turn the fight on its head. Cries he desperately wants to get something done, but it's all four members of Fnatic focusing down this Jackson again. Ultimate after ultimate. Upset makes his mark on the team fight.
Fnatic win the smite, they win the fight. Such a good turn from Fnatic. Cries was
Gragas, he's level 8. There was not enough damage to finish a target. Dan was already down, as now we see Cries. The engagement coming in from Bwippo. But does Bwippo want to try to go for the solo here? He has the Trinity Force. Big healing coming in, but he needs another W. He leaps out. Cries now trying to leap to safety. TP on in, but no, Bwippo goes down. It's like a bit of frustration there for Bwippo.
When he was there and then running away. So quick and easy kill for the side of XL. Isn't enough to turn the game because Fnatic will get this mid tower in the end, but Patrick slowly farming up. He had a bad early game, but now he's recovered. He's been quietly farming up, and although Niski's been dropping a lot of gold and not XP, so you can see he might be the same level as Chocolate, but he's actually down 50 CS here. I think Hylissang just wants to try and find him under the tower. Self-make can cancel him. He's definitely dead. Look at Hylissang on the back.
Leap coming in.
Price has
Chocolate in trouble. This should just be it. Chocolate gonna back off. Shockwave comes in, but not nearly enough. That's the shutdown.
700 gold shutdown, but the story remains from Chocolate used the ult, Self-made used the ult. So two ultimates down for this dragon in 30 seconds. It's Infernal Soul for the side of Fnatic. XL have control, they have the mid push, and they have the TP on Chocolate. So this team fight is going to decide the game.
If they get this Infernal Soul, there's just about no way for XL, but XL just need to get this dragon.
Self-made might get caught here. Torre gets the knockback.
He has the Zhonya's, he can buy a bit more time, but the charm is sidestepped by Patrick. Self-made now set to fall, but the perfect flash ferries him out to safety. Meanwhile, on the backside, Upset, he's looking for the S-rank, and he gets it. He's going to start cutting through the entire XL lineup. A single fumble from XL turns this fight in the favor of Fnatic. Upset back Cries flashing over the wall, but here comes the Polar Bear. Here comes a vengeance for Bwippo. Fnatic are set to take Infernal Soul.
Yeah, Chocolate teeping into the top side. What can he get? He's only going to get a top wave. Fnatic get the Infernal Soul, and you have to ask, are they going to turn towards the Baron here as well? Chocolate and Patrick are looking for some kind of pick.
Hylissang on the flank.
On the side. Don't know where they are.
Spots them, this is done. They can try to one-shot him, but he can just ult. Nope, no ult available, means they do take him down. Maybe they can get in the pit.
Fnatic have to stop the Baron. All of XL are on the way. They have to turn on to Chocolate, who has no flash. Good shockwave though.
Chocolate gonna flash for safety, straying alive for now. Self-made does so much damage, but maybe they can finish him off. Shut down for Patrick, that's the jungler gone. XL! It's still the Infernal Soul, but they're holding on to hope for now.
That's the backline as Torre goes in.
Upset in trouble. He blocks as many projectiles as he can, but that's the damage gone. Cries into the middle. Cries with a massive stun. Bwippo just getting absolutely shredded. He gets Upset the ultimate coming in. Upset the shutdown. Torre Upset, are you kidding me? Double kill coming through. Bwippo grabbing one, and Fnatic again finding a fight.
Upset cleans house with the S-rank. He gets interrupted, but that does not stop him from picking up 3 members of XL. So now, XL, can Fnatic start the Baron again? You have to question. 30 seconds on XL. Niski has the TP. Chocolate, no flash. They're going to flash on him as well.
In, headbutt pulverized, Chocolate. Oh, just devoured by Fnatic.
Points from the laning phase with Hylissang.
Ooh, and we can look back at this one, and I gotta say, yes, XL found small advantages for Cries in the top lane, but they wanted to snowball into more. But Cries had
Tier 2s, Tier 1s, spawning so much gold on the map for them to pick up with these Baron minion waves. And Patrick pushing out bot, trying to buy time on that bot wave, trying to stop Fnatic from being able to play on 3 lanes. Now they can only play on 2. Tier 1 top down, Tier 2 top down. The only thing left for them is mid Tier 2 or this top Tier 3 where Hylissang might look for a dive.
Hylissang ready to go in.
Cast comes out.
Knockback's there, but Hylissang has an ultimate Dan to the backside, but he's just going to get just about one shot. Upset doesn't even have the S-rank quite yet. Bwippo leaps in to disable the tower. That's the charm going through the entire team. Upset now ready to go. Keep your eyes. That's the A rank waiting on the S, but Upset instead setting his sights on the objective, setting his sights on that inhibitor. Fnatic barreling into the base. He's dead. Fnatic maybe could just end it here.
Can Fnatic go for more? This Samira Upset has so much support behind him. He can essentially play frontline with the amount of shields and heals he's getting from Niski, and Self-made staying around to buy time. He could look for a flash Q to get the ultimate, but Fnatic aren't done here. Dracos, they might look for more. Bwippo doesn't have the ult to disable the towers, but XL don't have too much wave clear. Chocolate's low on mana. He might have to regen.
Fnatic Self-made goes in. That's a 3-man sleep. They don't even need the follow. They don't even need anything. Upset just walking into the base. Fnatic just barreling down. Fnatic are not here to mess around. It's 28 minutes, and Fnatic are ready to end the game. Cries leaps in. That's the double stun. Chocolate, no way to follow up. He needs that shockwave. He needs Patrick.
Kind of engaged. Is that like a ball right now, Dracos? There's 4-man stack. Hylissang fails the engage, and Cries is on the side.
Space, just a headbutt pulverize. Just going to one-shot Torre before the fight even starts. The TP now coming in. He's managed to clear the wave. Tower incredibly low in the mid lane. Next wave comes in. It could just be the end. Bwippo Trying to tank up as much as he can. Elder Dragon resets. Definitely not ideal for the side of Fnatic. Selfmade running forward, though. They're just trying to bait Excel into the fight. They're not even that worried about the objective. They know if they find the kills here, they can just end. 3K getting lower.
Steal this.
Dan, he has to throw his ult out. That's the shockwave. Upset potentially in trouble, but no. He blocks all of the shots. Upset still alive. Patrick finishing the job, but it's too little. It's too late. Yes, he gets the kill, but at what cost? Fnatic now poised to end the game as Selfmade just runs it. Checo out at the
Biggest damage for Fnatic. But regardless, that's a 4-member Elder Dragon, and the Baron is spawning so soon.
Even more gold into their pocket here on the Rift.
Excel trying to push in the side waves. Hylissang has the Elder Dragon. He might solo kill Patrick here.
Running in. Good damage, forcing the ultimate out already.
Yeah, Hylissang didn't have the Ignite. He was looking for the stun. I think he
8-2
Wait, Selfmade has a Guardian Angel?
Selfmade is the highest level in the game.
He has a Guardian Angel?
Yeah, I think it's because Samira can't build it, so I low-key think he's...
Even though he's the highest level in the game. So Banshee, Zhonya's, GA, he's buying a lot of time, Dracos.
He most certainly is. They try to one-shot him in his fights, it's not going to work out for them, especially when the Drowsy comes off cooldown, although it is pretty far away, as is Niski's ultimate. That said, still a lot of members buffed up by this Elder Dragon.
Excel backs against the wall here. They have to try and find some engage with both.
Flash in from Selfmade just to get things kicked off. The shockwave goes wide, and that should just about do it. Dan tries to get the fight started, but Upset still doing fine on the back side. The GA comes in, it's going to keep him alive. Upset still living, and that's going to end it for Fnatic. There's a little bit of hope left for Excel there in the final moment, but when the shockwave whiffs, that is it. Fnatic coming out on top.
33 minutes in.